Entrevistas Alfa.
Hola, yo soy Cristina Tenorio de Alfa 91.3. Estamos con una banda consentida que apenas estuvieron presentándose en el Tecate Emblema, que han venido muchas veces y tienen un sonido poderoso característico. Ellos son Chvrches.
What's up?
Hello. Sorry, we're in a hotel and I'm screaming here like crazy, but I was screaming in your show. It was so good. I mean, it was like Friday the 13th.
It was perfect timing for the spooky songs.
Did you make the horror song playlist before the show?
And we have one that we put on for headline shows and stuff.
Okay.
Just to get people in.
It may have been.
I know maybe that's a cliche in the Friday 13th, but people are superstitious. Are you afraid of something?
I'm afraid of lots of things. I don't, maybe not the number 13, but many other things.
Like, I don't know, for example, maybe a feeling, a place, a movie. What are you afraid of?
I'm scared of lots of movies, to be honest. Like, I started watching Servant, the M. Night Shyamalan TV show, and I was alone in my house, and I said to myself out loud, too scary, and I turned it off. But if there's other people there, it's fine, but just, there was a lot of scenes of people alone in houses and weird things happening to them, and I was like, I don't think I want to, like, conjure that.
Okay. Not now, please. How about you, Martin?
I'm scared of, like, you know, when you're in the open ocean, if it's like deeper than your feet, and you're in the water, and you couldn't just like get out in 5 seconds if you wanted to. That is I'm pretty scared of that.
Yeah.
Like there's something about it's such an expansive, like unknown, like around you. And I'm not just talking about sharks or whatever, I just mean like you have no idea what's there. There could be anything like that far away from you.
From losing it,
Yeah.
How about you, Ian?
Do you know what really creeps me out is when people's, like, in a movie or whatever, when people's faces change. Like, and I was watching, have you seen the Kendrick Lamar thing that you put out last week? What was it called? Part 5 or something? And it's like a deep fake thing where he's like rapping and then suddenly he'll be a different face. That legitimately scared the shit out of me. I was like,
And it's happening, you know, that technology.
It's not. None of it's good.
No.
There's no good can come from that technology.
Well, you talk about hard feelings, for example. I mean, in How Not to Drown, you, Martin, how to turn something with Robert Smith, of course. How to turn something painful into something you wanted to live forever in the voice of your musical hero.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something I talk about very often, but in that instance, I felt like it had been my mental health problems had been a catalyst for something that became so special and precious to me that I thought that it was relevant. And I don't think that people need to hear it from me. Everyone's got their own fucking problems, like, and mine's are mine. But in that instance, I took something that came from a really, really low, really horrible, isolated, really dark place, and watched it grow over years, that one thing, and then eventually found like life.
Yes.
And I've found such like creative like worth in it. And I don't know, it's a hard thing to talk about even for me now. It makes me, you can probably tell I'm uncomfortable, but I don't mind saying it. It was so special, and if it helped somebody what I said about that, then that's awesome. But it's not every day that you're going to hear that from me.
That's thank you for sharing this right now. It's important, and I could feel it, you know. It is like so powerful for me, like the whole musical landscape, not just the collaboration with a hero, but it is like a plus. So now that I see you for the first time live with Robert Smith, I can see that you turn all that hurting stuff into something so good, and you're having fun, also playing just like heaven. It was just like a dream. Just like a dream. Let's talk about music. How was working with John Carpenter, and how was the nervous and excitement of listening to the remix that he made and then the remix that you made?
Like, he put in one hell of a solo.
It's better.
Damn.
His version's better than ours. I was mad when I heard it. No, it's amazing. You know, and I think it was actually more fun for me and for Ian. Can't speak for him, but certainly for fun for me to take his work and reimagine that, not in the way that everyone would expect us to reimagine it, i.e. do our synthesizers or our own thing, but like strip it to make it almost as many organic instruments as we could. And like, what does John Carpenter sound like in a more traditional context? Because you can't out-synth the guy.
No.
He like,
He's the master.
it's like
He's the horror master.
it's dumb to even try. Because all the things that we use now, he invented a lot of them. So it was a real privilege to try and put a spin on that maybe people wouldn't have expected from us. It was like kind of like not taking the fight. This is like, but no, we're gonna go over here.
That was great. I mean, I loved the two remixes. The guitar solo, it's great. And just a final question: if you could pick, I've already asked you this. You said Japanese breakfast. If you could pick any artist from any genre to make a cover of one of your songs, maybe he said, she said, who would you pick? Any artist, any genre?
Oh, does it have to be he said, she said?
Well, it could be another one. Do you want to say another, Lauren? Maybe another artist? So you just play with that one.
Dream Big, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Just put
I
that
chose
one into
Taylor
the
Swift.
universe.
She is the most streamed. She's like the third most streamed act or something like that.
I was just because I love her. You're going
No, I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe Taylor? Is that a good choice?
I'm a big fan of Taylor Swift as well. I'd support that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Sure?
let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I hope to have you again here in Mexico soon. You're going to Guadalajara, to another places. Thank you for your time and for
Thank you.
sharing String Violence. We can wait to hear more new music.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man. Thank you for chatting to me.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Entrevistas Alfa.